Right, good morning. So today we have mini ball and that is it actually. And good news, gonna start down on the mat. So coming down any way that you choose, the professional way or some ramshackle manner. And then as you come down, have your ball and come onto your back and pop the ball between your knees. Make sure that most of the ball is sticking up. So rather than taking it down like that, have it sticking up. So you're really using the top of the knee to squeeze the ball. So resting with your back on the floor, arms alongside your body. So using your breath, as you exhale, squeeze the knees into the ball and inhale and let. Not totally letting go. So you're keeping the tension there. You're squeezing in and reluctantly releasing. And use your breath, exhaling and inhaling. Lovely. So you're already beginning to feel a little bit of tension through the belly as you're exhaling, drawing the spine down to the floor. Exhaling, use your lateral breath. So breathing out into the rib cage. Going to do two more like that. Exhaling and inhaling, and just the next one. Now, as you continue, when you exhale this time, bring your knees into knee fold and then lower the feet to the floor. So exhale to bring the knees up and inhale to place the feet to the mat. Think of the precision of the movement. So you pick the feet up from exactly where you put them down. And use your breath. Again, notice the effect on the back. So you may feel, with this extra effort, you may feel that your back is arching off the floor. Try and gently control the gap between your back and the mat. And you're breathing out. And breathing out. Lovely. Going to do three more. So the knees are pinching the ball the whole time. You're pushing. Lovely. And just one more time. Now hold your knees there and straighten and bend your legs. You may need to adjust the ball a little bit. So you're squeezing. Lower back flat on the floor. Breathing out. Keep pushing the knees into the ball. And exhale. Keep your toes pointed. Relax the throat. Just one more time. Now bend your knees into knee fold and take your arms wide out to the side, thumbs on top, and then exhale, roll to the right and center. Exhale to the left and center. Think of keeping the shins parallel to the floor. Use the breath. Feel the twist in the waist, so one buttock peels off the mat. Shoulders are on the floor. Exhaling and exhaling. Lovely. So you're working the side of your waist. Going to do two more each side. Keep the breath going. Keep it controlled. One more each side and come back to the center. Now bring your knees in towards you. Just hug your knees in. Take your hands around the back of your thighs. Lift your head and shoulders and then lower your head and shoulders down to the floor. Now push your knees into knee fold. Take your arms up to the ceiling. Take a breath. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulders and reach beyond your toes and hold it here. Breathing for 5. Keep reaching. And 4. You're looking in towards your thighs. And 3. You're squeezing the knees together. And 2. And 1. Then roll down onto your back. Take your arms wide out to the side. As you drop your knees to one side, then straighten the legs, and center. Over to the other side, straighten and center. So the legs are moving on the diagonal. And if it's too much weight for your stomach, then keep the knees bent like you did earlier. And make sure you're breathing out as you take the rotation. You're still squeezing your knees into the ball. Lovely. Shoulders on the floor. One hip lifting. And the other. Super. Just one more on each side. And as you come back to the center, bring your knees in towards you. Lift your head and shoulders. Hug the knees in. And then push your knees away. Lower head and shoulders to the floor. Reach your fingers up to the ceiling. You're squeezing the ball tightly. Inhale. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Reach beyond. So you're reaching to the far end of your mat. Holding for 5. And 4. Keep squeezing the knees together. And 3. And 2. And one last one. Then bring the knees in and roll yourself up to a seated position. As you come up, pop the ball between your legs. So really high up, right up to the top of the legs and sitting up nice and tall. Squeeze those feet together, squeeze the legs together. Take your hands to your ears. So make a fist, one hand on either side of the head. Toes pointing up to the ceiling and lift through the kneecaps. Breathe in. As you exhale, rotate to the right. It's a small rotation just through the waist. And come back to the center. Exhale to the left. And center. And again, exhale right. Keep the elbows wide. And center. Exhale left. Pull that left hip back. And center. One more on each side. And one more on the left. And come back to the center. Now reach your arms up. Take your hands in front of you. Open your right arm and then reach across towards the little toe on that left side and come back to the center. Open your left arm and reach across. Keep the toes pointing up. Keep the legs long and reach. Draw the navel into your spine. Both sitting bones on the floor. Let your head turn with the movement. And turn the back hand so you're almost pushing back like you're swimming through water. And exhaling, lovely. Long body and exhaling. Going for one more on each side. Exhale. Now this time hold it. Maybe you can reach your foot, if not reach your shin, and hold it here. Almost pull yourself forward. And then come back to the center. Last one on the other side. Grabbing shin or foot or ankle. And then coming back to the center. Brilliant. Now grab the ball. Bring your legs together and take your elbows onto the ball. So the ball is on your chest, either sort of above or below your bosom edge. Press your hands together with a flat back. Inhale. As you exhale, push the elbows down and with a flat back, lean back. So you're looking at your hands and then lift yourself up. Your gaze is at your thumbs. Exhaling, pushing the elbows down and inhaling and lifting up. So you push down into the ball as you come back. Brace through the belly and lift up. Again, feet flexed, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Make sure you're breathing out as you move back. Push down with the elbows and breathe out. Superb control. Going for 2 more. Breathe out. Lovely. And one last time, push back. And then as you come forward, round your shoulders, bring your elbows to your thighs, tuck your head in, take a breath and roll yourself up. Lovely, coming right up to your flat back. So we're going to do a variation. This time you lean back like before and then rotate to the right. Come back to the center, rotate left and center and lift up. Remember, you're pushing the elbows down. And again, rotate back over to the right, pushing the elbows and center. Rotate left. The back is flat, center and push down to come up. And again, exhaling. Lovely twist through the waist. Exhaling, you're pushing your heels away, squeezing the inner thighs and lifting up. And again, exhaling. Push down into the elbows and coming back to the center. Just one last time. Exhaling, breathing in, exhaling to twist. Back to the center. And now round the upper back. Bring your elbows towards your thighs, rounding the lower back as well. And then curl yourself all the way up. Lovely. Now take your ball and pop it behind your back. Bend your knees. So it's behind your mid-back, really. Come onto your toes and take your hands behind. So fingertips on the floor. You're going to alternate as you pull one knee into the chest. So it's an alternating movement. Breathing out and breathing out. Option 1, fingers behind. Option 2, bring your arms alongside your body. Imagine you're on your balance beam. And it feels like you pull the knee in as you exhale. Pull the knee to the chest. Chest not moving. Shoulders away from the ears. Try not to collapse into the ball behind you. It's more of a prop to make sure that your back stays nice and long. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhaling to pull the knee in. Just one more on each side. And then come forward. Soles of the feet together and lean forward. See if you can almost get your elbows to the floor. Take a breath and then roll yourself up. Lovely. Come back into your starting position. And again, maybe start with your fingers on the floor. So this time you're going to do the double leg version. You're exhaling when the knees come in. And exhaling. Keep the feet together. Keep the knees together. Option 2, arms in front. Breathing out. Lovely. Think of the length of the back again. Really strong work through the abdominals. You pull the knees in. Just going to do 3 more. Breathe out. And 2 more. This is your last one. Then come forward, soles of the feet together, lean forward, lengthen through your lower back. And then roll yourself up. Grab the ball in your hands, bring your knees together, roll down onto your back, slowly, slowly coming down. And then you're going to tuck the tailbone and lift your bottom up into bridge position. Place the ball under your bottom and rest. So the bottom resting into the ball, arms alongside your body. And then you're going to do your alternate knee lift. So you exhale to lift the knee. And you're really starting to think about precision here because the ball is creating complexity, making it more difficult to balance. So this is option 1 with arms on the floor. Option 2, extend your arms up to the ceiling and work on your balance. Lengthen the back of the neck. Lengthen through the shoulder blades as well. Try not to carry any tension in your neck. Keep it a smooth, continuous movement with the legs. And breathe. Lovely. Just one more on each side. And then feet on the floor, take your arms wide. Now bring one knee into knee fold and the other knee into knee fold. Arms are wide, palms facing up. You're going to continue to tap and lift. This is option 1. Option 2, bring your arms up to the ceiling, challenging your balance here. So take it slowly. Keep those legs working together so they're sliding past each other. Keep the shins parallel to the floor. Keep the movement going. One more each side. Now hold it here. For your next movement, you're going to extend one leg and bring the knee back in. And then extend the other leg and pull the knee in. So breathing out, pulling the knee in. Again, if you're finding it difficult on the wobbly ball, then just bring your arms to the floor. Otherwise, see if you can challenge your balance. Keep those legs straight, they're extending away from each other. Feel the exhale, feel the pull in your belly. Exhaling, doing a brilliant job. And exhaling. Two more each side. One more each side. And then finish in tabletop. Now straighten your legs up to the ceiling and you're going to lower one leg down and lift. Turn the toes slightly out and let the heels touch as the feet come back together. Keep the movement slow and controlled. Lovely. Slow and controlled. Breathing out. Lengthen into the legs. Relax your throat, but use the tension of the belly. For two more each side. And one more each side. And as you finish, bring your knees in towards you. Just hug your knees in to rest the hip flexors. And then bring your feet to the floor. Arms alongside your body. So going to begin again, but now with double legs. So the knees and the feet stay together. Exhale, bring the knees in and then touch the toes to the floor. Exhaling and touch the toes. So it's a stronger weight with the double leg, but it's slightly easier because you haven't got an asymmetrical movement going on, both limbs doing same at the same time. If you're finding it too much with the double leg, then go back to single legs. This is option 1. Option 2, bring your hands up to the ceiling. So you're really working hard to maintain your balance. Keep those knees together, keep the feet together. Try and place the feet exactly where you pick them up. For 3 more. Breathing out. And one last time. Now knees in knee fold, straighten your legs, and then bend your knees. Now extend both legs away and knee fold. Exhale and in. Exhale and in. So you'll feel it very strongly through the lower belly. Try squeezing the gluteals and squeeze the inner thighs. Keep those legs together. Exhaling to shoot the legs away. And exhaling, super work. For 3 more. And 2. And this is your last one. Come back into knee fold. Now straighten your legs up to the ceiling. Take your arms wide, palms facing up. As you exhale, lower the straight legs just to 20 degrees and then lift up. Exhaling, try not to feel a drag through the throat, so relax the throat. Make this all about the lower body. Heels stay in touch, toes slightly turning out. Now option 2, bring your arms up. Exhaling and lift. Lovely. And exhaling and lift. So of course, if you're finding it uncomfortable, you could get rid of the ball. You could bend your knees. You could do single legs instead of the double leg movement. You could have your hands on the floor. Plenty of alternatives. Going for 3 and 2. And this last one. And then draw your knees in towards you. Hug your knees in. And now lift your bottom away from the ball and bring your back to the floor. Lovely. Then hug your knees in again and then roll yourself up, coming all the way up, ready to come onto your side. Brilliant. Now, place the ball between your thighs this time and come onto your side and then straighten your legs. Support your head with your hand. With your top hand, bring it in front and make it act like a tripod. Now you're going to squeeze the ball and lift the feet off the floor and hold it here. Try and lengthen the whole of the left side of the body. So almost have a little gap between your waist and the floor. So holding, squeeze the gluteals and then lower the feet and lift up and lower and lift and lower. Lovely. Think of keeping both sides of the waist long. Try not to collapse into your middle. The toes are pointed. Lifting and lowering for 3 and 2. And this last one. Now bring your knees in, hug the knees in, and then send the legs away. Pull the knees in on an exhale and inhale to extend. Just for 2 more. Lovely. And then bend your knees and come into an oyster kind of position. So heels in line with the edge of the mat, as is your bottom. Place the ball behind your top knee and squeeze into it. Now you're going to open and close. So it's your regular oyster, but you've got this ball here, so you're squeezing. It's helping you to connect with your gluteal. So using to lift and lower. Lovely. Make sure that this top hip is directly on top of the bottom hip. So there's a straight line between the 2 hip points. Not leaning back, not leaning forward. For 3 and 2. Can you feel that connection with the right glute? And 1. Now keep the knee up, lift the foot, and now circle the knee just for 5. Small, slow circle. And 4. Keep the length through the underside of the body. 3, you're squeezing the ball tightly. And 2. And 1. Now reverse that circle, slow and controlled. And 4, feel this through the belly as well as the glutes. And 2 more. And 1 last one. Now lift this knee up, straighten your bottom leg, flex the bottom foot, and lift and lower that bottom leg off the floor. So you're squeezing the ball with the knee, but you're working the bottom leg, adductor, lifting and lowering. Again, keep your body nice and long. Lift from the left heel. So the right knee is turning out. Super. For 3 and 2 and 1. Just hold your leg up and then roll onto your tummy. So the ball is behind both knees. Pinch the ball in. Take your elbows to the floor and lift your chest off the mat. Squeeze the ball tightly. Take a breath and then lower down. Now you're squeezing the ball. Take your arms alongside your body, palms facing down. We're going to lift the chest, bringing the heels in towards your buttocks. Now work your arms. They're going up and down, up and down. Palms facing down, squeezing the shoulder blades, working the gluteals, working the chest. Breathing, working your triceps, shoulders. Keep pulling those heels in for 3 more. And 2. And 1. Bring your hands under your shoulders and push yourself back into pose of a child. Keep the ball where it is. Just sit into the ball and come up onto your hands and your knees, ready to come onto the other side. So, grab the ball, lie down onto your side, take the ball between your thighs, prop your head up with your hand, lengthen your legs out, lift your feet off the floor and hold it there. So really lengthen the body, squeeze the ball tightly. See if you can almost get a little gap between your waist and the floor. So you're looking straight ahead, body in line with the edge of the mat, squeezing the ball, and then lower the feet and lift, and lower and lift. Lovely. Keeping both sides of the waist long. Super work. Just going to do 3 more. Keep it long, keep it controlled, keep the connection with the inner thighs. And as you finish your next one, pull the knees into the belly and then extend them away. So you will use the tripod quite a bit, but try and use your belly. So you're exhaling to draw the knees in. And again, exhaling. Just 3 and 2. And this is your last one. Brilliant. Then bring your knees to the floor for oyster, line your heels up with the edge of the mat, pop the ball behind the top knee, and then you're going to lift and lower. So pull the knee up and then push the knee down. Focus is on your gluteal, hips in line, great straight line between the top hip and the bottom hip. Great, keep the connection for 3 and 2, and this last one. Now keep that knee lifted and then straighten your bottom leg. So left knee lifted and slightly turned out. Right foot flexed so that you can lift and lower, working the adductors. So push into that right heel. And pull the heel off the floor. And pull, brilliant. For 3 and 2 and 1 last one. Lovely. Roll onto your tummy, but bring the ball into your hands and keep your legs in a nice straight line. Lengthen your arms away from you. Let your head rest in between your arms. Squeeze your heels and inner thighs. So as you exhale, slide the chest off the floor and push into the ball and then lower down. So exhaling, keep the back of the neck long and don't look straight ahead of you, but keep looking down towards the floor or towards the ball so that you're not putting any tension in the neck. And make sure you're exhaling to peel up and inhaling. Keep your arms straight. And inhale, lovely. And again, exhaling. And exhaling. For 3 more. Exhaling. And 1 last one. Now, as you finish that one, bring the ball in closer to you. Turn your elbows wide. Clasp your fingers and then press yourself up. So elbows are wide. And then lower yourself down. Extend your arms again. So we're going to do a rotation version. So as you lift up, open your right arm, turn to the right, and then lower down. Exhale, lift up, rotating left. So your head follows the movement. Exhaling. Keep the body really long. Keep those arms straight. And again, exhaling, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhaling. I'm going to do 1 more each side. And this last one. And then bring the ball closer to you, clasp your hands, press down, lift your chest, lift your belly off the floor, and then lower down. Brilliant. Now bring the ball under your chest, and again, try not to squash it completely. Elbows on the floor, so you're slightly lifting away. Draw the shoulder blades down your back, and then you're going to work on alternate legs, bringing the toes to the ceiling or bringing the heel to the buttock. So squeeze. Notice what your elbows are doing. Draw the elbows back. So the elbows are drawing back towards your hip points. That enables the chest to come slightly forward. You're squeezing the heel in. Keep the even movement. So both hip points on the floor. Lengthen the lower back. If your lower back's feeling a bit tight or compressed, try pushing the pubic bone into the mat. Just one more on each side. And now bring both heels in. Draw the heels in, then push into your elbows and push back, and then come forward. And again, push back, use your elbows and come forward. Draw the navel into the spine. Keep your back nice and flat, pushing into the bottom. So elbows pushing into the floor, fingers spread wide. Navel drawn into the spine. Keep your heels close to your bottom. Just 3 more. One last time. Then come down onto your tummy. Keep the heels into your bottom and just adjust that ball if it's run away from you. So again, pushing the elbows into the floor, working on both legs this time. So extend and pull them in. See if you can just have the toes hovering above the floor. Don't neglect the upper body. So the shoulders drawing back, elbows drawing back, chest slightly forward. Squeeze into your gluteals. Breathing through. For 3 and 2. Lovely. And this one, hold those legs out. Take them a little wider. They're just hovering above the floor, working the gluteals. For 3, keep holding. And 2 and 1. And then rest into the ball. Take your hands wider and push back into wide-legged pose of a child. So knees wide, sit into your heels, just let your spine rest down to the floor, and then come up onto hands and knees. Brilliant. Now, pop the ball between your thighs, and then circle your bottom around. Just get some movement going there into the lower back. And then circle the other way. And then come back to the center. Now place the ball behind your right knee and pull the knee off the floor. So keeping your back long and pressing into your hands, you're going to squeeze up an inch and down, up an inch and down. So small range of movement. Pressing into the hands, spread the fingers wide, arms long. Draw the navel in, flat back. Lengthen your neck, squeezing, just 3 little movements, 2 and 1. Now hold the knee there and slide your left arm off the floor. So it's a balance that you're creating here. Imagine you're bringing the right hand towards the left knee, so feel a connection there. Draw the navel in, lengthen the back of your neck. For 3, 2, and 1. Left hand to the floor, bring your right knee to the right elbow, tap and push to the ceiling. And tap and push to the ceiling. Try and keep shoulders above the wrists the whole time so that it's more of an effort through the belly. You're really pulling the knee to the elbow. Pull the knee. So rather than taking your upper body forward, you pull the knee in, scoop the belly. So it should feel really strong through the belly. For 3, and 2. And this one last one. Lovely. Knee to the floor. Place the ball between your thighs again and do another circle movement. Take control of the belly in these circular movements. Then changing direction. Just one more. And then take the ball behind the left knee. Lift the left knee. Brace through the belly so that you can go up and down an inch. Try not to drop your head to the floor, but keep control of the body, the upper body. Breathe into the space that you've got through the belly and the ribs. Just 3. And one last one. Then hold the knee, slide your left arm alongside your ear, holding and balancing. Again, make the connection between the left hand and the right knee. Don't hold your breath, keep the breath smooth. Just one more breath. Bring your right hand to the floor, and as you exhale, bring the left knee to tap and push up. Exhale and push. Remember, the shoulders stay above the wrists. So it's a strong effort required to get that left knee in touch with the elbow. And the exhale really helps to make the connection. For 3 more. And 2. And this last one. And then bring your knees to the floor, pop the ball onto your heels and sit back into pose of a child. Allow your lower back to lengthen. Rest your chest into your thighs, forehead on the mat. Stretch your arms away so elbows are off the floor. And then walk your hands in and come up into high kneeling. Now place the ball between the top of your thighs. And again, squeeze it tightly. So bring one arm on top of the other, one elbow on top of one fingers. For this movement, you're going to lower your hips, hover above the heels, and then lift up. So lowering down, hovering, and lifting up. So you should feel this through the quads. You're squeezing the ball tightly. And when you come up, slightly push the hips forward. Super. For 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. And as you come up, take your arms alongside your body. Going to reach the arms forward as you lean back, and then press the arms back. And again, breathe out and press. Squeezing the ball tightly. Lovely. And breathe. and breathe. For 3 and 2. And this is your last one. And then come up, place your hands to the floor. Now take the ball behind you and pop it on the mat. Make sure the ball is on your mat so it's got something sticky or a carpet or something. Toes are on the floor, heels are on the ball, and you're going to straighten your legs into plank pose. So heels resting on the ball, toes on the mat. Then take a breath and lift your hips into down dog. Look back towards your heels and then slide forward into plank. Keep the body really long. And again, exhaling and coming forward. It's all about the belly here. Exhaling. So keep the underside of your body nice and taut, in control. And again. Gonna do 3 more. And 2. And 1 last one. Now hold it here and then walk your hands halfway closer so that you can really press your heels down into the wobbly ball. Let your head hang heavy between your arms and then bring your knees to the floor and grab your ball, cross your ankles and come into a seated position. I'm going to do a little version of rolling like a ball, but this is a fun one. So tuck the ball behind your knees, bring your hands onto your shins. You've got to squeeze the ball tightly. Breathe in, exhale, roll onto shoulders, and then roll yourself up. Exhaling and up. So try and balance when you come up. I'm going to do 2 more and 1 last one. Then bring yourself up. Now place the ball between knees and chest and see if you can do the same thing. So exhaling and lifting up. So try and keep the chest and the ball touching the whole time. So this helps you to really pull the knees in. Just 2 more. And 1 last one. And then come up. Bring the ball between your knees. Make sure it's sticking up. Roll down onto your back, arms wide. And then drop your knees to the right and hold it there. And then come back to the center. Drop your knees to the left. And center, lovely. And again, over to the right. And center, and over to the left. And come back to the center. Bring your knees in, hands behind your thighs, roll yourself up. And this time, come onto your stomach. So you're going to have the ball behind you and place it in your hands. So squeeze hold of it. You can grip the ball really, but see that you draw the shoulder blades together. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Now lift the ball up and lower it down. So the upper body's staying still. Really strong movement for your posture. Slide the ball up and lower. Super work. Really important for posterior exercise and posture. Going for 3 and 2 and 1. Lower your ear to the floor and bring the ball in closer so your elbows are now wide apart. Elbows on the floor. Turn to look to the mat. Peel your chest and your elbows off the floor. Keep those elbows in and then straighten and bend. So remember, the back of the neck stays long. Chest is lifted off the floor. You push the arms down to the bottom and breathe out. Lengthen your neck. Squeeze your gluteals. Keep your heels together if you can for 3 and 2 and 1. Last one. And then let go of the ball. Take your arms into 90 degrees. Keep that right arm at right angles. Bring your left hand under your shoulders and push into the right shoulder. Turn your head to the left. Float your left leg off the floor. So you're just really focusing on a shoulder stretch on the right side. And then gently come back onto the mat. Same on the other side. So elbows at 90 degrees, left elbow stays at 90. Right hand comes in. You're pushing down into that left shoulder. Right leg floats off the floor. You're lifting your chest away from the mat. Keep the side of your neck long. And then gently release and come down to the mat. Come up onto your hands. Take your right arm underneath your left and lean into that right shoulder. So just let your body be heavy into the right shoulder. Heavy, just leaning into it. Lovely stretch. And then bring the left hand in. Take both hands to the mat. Separate your feet slightly. Lengthen the upper body. And then lower down. Ready for the same on the other side. The left arm threading underneath the right. Forward to the floor. And rest. Really lean into that left shoulder. So not trying to hold tension here. Trying to push into the left shoulder and get some release. Then bring your right hand in and lift up, push into those hands, feet wide, and then lower down onto your belly again. And now finally press yourself up onto hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, lift your bottom into down dog, push your heels to the floor. And then walk your hands to your feet as you forward fold. Looking in towards your shins. Take a breath in. Exhale, in control. Roll yourself up. Coming all the way up. Big shrug of the shoulders. On your next one, take your hands behind your back. Clasp the hands. Pull them down towards the bottom so the chest is lifted. And then gently release your hands. And with your feet hip distance apart, take your right arm, stretch over to the left, and come back to the center and onto the other side, lifting up and over, and come back to the center. Then feet just comfortable distance apart. Move your torso from side to side. Just let the arms swing. And then eventually settle in the center of your body. Bring the feet a little closer together. Tuck your chin, round your back, and coming down just about halfway this time. Let your arms dangle as they circle around. Make sure you're drawing the navel in rather than pooching the belly out. And then circling in the opposite direction with those arms. Take another breath and then roll yourself all the way up to stand, finishing how you began. Feet comfortable distance. Shrug of the shoulders, close your eyes, find your posture, not leaning forwards or back. Perfect balance. Take a breath into the ribs and exhale. And again, a deep breath in and exhale. Just one more time. Breathe in. Exhale and finish. Brilliant. Well done. See you next time. Super.